Stories come from one of my favorite books, Who Ordered This Truckload of Dunk? It's a book by one of my teachers, Ajahn Brahmavangso, also known as Ajahn Brahm. Ajahn Brahm had a monastery in Perth, Australia, and I'll be sharing a few of my favorite stories from this book. For several weeks, one of my fellow monks had been teaching meditation in a new maximum security prison close to Perth. The small group of prisoners had come to know and respect the monk well. At the end of one session, they began to ask him about his routine in the Buddhist monastery. "We have to get up at 4 a.m. every morning," he began. "Sometimes it's very cold because our rooms don't have heaters. We eat one meal a day, all mixed together in one bowl. In the afternoon and at night, we can eat nothing at all. We don't have television, radio, or music. We never watch movies, nor can we play sports. We talk little, work hard, and spend our free time sitting cross-legged, watching our breath. We sleep on the floor." Hearing this, the inmates were stunned at the austerity of our monastic life. It made their high-security prison seem like a 5-star hotel in comparison. In fact, one of the prisoners was so moved with sympathy for the plight of their monk friend that he forgot where he was and said, "That's terrible living in your monastery. Why don't you come in here and stay with us?" The monk told me that everyone in the room began laughing. So did I when he related the incident. Then I began to contemplate this deeply. It is true that our monastery is far more ascetic and austere than the high-security prisons in developed countries. Yet many come to the monastery to stay of their free will, and they are happy here. Whereas everyone wants to escape from the well-appointed prison, everyone in prison is unhappy. Why? It is because in a monastery, the people want to be there. In a prison, the inmates do not want to be there. That is the difference. So any place you do not want to be, no matter how comfortable, that is a prison for you. This is the real meaning of the word prison. So if you're in a job where you don't want to be, you are in a prison. If you are in a relationship where you don't want to be, you are in a prison. If you are in a sick and painful body where you do not want to be, then that too is a prison for you. A prison is any situation where you do not want to be. So how do we escape from the many prisons of life? We have to change our perception of our situation into wanting to be here. Even in a high security prison, or the next best thing, my monastery. When you want to be there, it is no longer a prison for you. So by changing your perception of your job, relationship, your sick body, and by accepting the situation rather than not wanting it, it no longer feels like a prison. Whenever you are content to be here, then you are free. So freedom is being content to be where we are, and prison is wanting to be somewhere else. This is a free world for one who is content. The real freedom is freedom from desire, never freedom of desire.